class. We were together whenever we could be during and away from school. On Saturdays we went swimming in our backyards, and I noticed a long scar on his chest. There was also a bulging object that was coming out from underneath his shoulder. I asked him what caused this very noticeable lengthy scar, and he responded that he had just had surgery, and he had had several since he was born with a heart problem. And the bulging fist that was coming out of his shoulder was a pacemaker. I didn't think too much about it. In fact, I really didn't understand exactly what he was telling me about his severe condition. And it was a regular day in September, very close to our winter break, when I was walking through the halls. I noticed flashing red lights in front of our school. The last thing on my mind was what was to come next. Sam had collapsed in his class. He was rushed to the hospital in critical condition, and he was kept alive for about 2 weeks on a respirator, and then died. I will never forget the day I found out that news. I didn't know how to take it. Being too young to fully grasp the concept of life, I lied on my bed and stared at the ceiling. I did not cry, even though I cry about hundreds of much more miniature events than this one. A couple of weeks after Sam's death, Sam's mother asked if I would come over to see her. When I got to her home, my mom, Betsy, and Sam went to Sam's room. Betsy handed me a brown wooden box. In that box were Sam's favorite trading cards that he had cherished greatly. Betsy wanted me to have them to keep forever. I took that box in my hand, and the three of us cried in Sam's room. Following the death of Sam, Betsy started the Children's Heart Foundation for children with heart disease. Every year, we go to an event in museums in Chicago where we raise thousands of dollars to donate to research. I have attended those events for many years and continue to support this great cause. As for that brown box, well, I keep it next to my alarm clock. I have to touch it every day in order to turn off my alarm. It is there so I never forget how great a person Sam was and how lucky I was to have him in my life for as long as I did. I think of Sam, Peterson, and the lessons that I can learn about how to be grateful for every day that I am alive and walking on this earth. I can't tell you how touched I was that my son touched his life in such a profound way. This young boy has gone on to raise hundreds and thousands of dollars for the Congenital Heart Foundation, for the Children's Heart Foundation, for congenital heart research. And just like you, he really, really cares about giving back. And I know that you've heard a lot of stories from some of our heart representatives and the kids out here dancing, and we can't thank you enough for all the efforts that you have done over this past year to make this weekend happen. Thank you. Keep it up. Keep dancing. And if my son were here, he would say, "Come on!" What do you say?
Go to Northwestern.
Go to Northwestern.